So my name is Andrea. I am a first-year senior. I have two majors, psychology and theater, so it is going to take me 5 years to complete my degrees. My hometown is West Plains, Missouri. I'm the oldest of 5 children, the first to go to college out of my siblings. However, I do have another brother who just started his freshman year. I have a brother who's a senior, and I have a 3-year-old sister. Right now, I receive $750 per semester, and it's a huge deal. I actually don't take out any federal student loans. My parents thought it was wiser to avoid that, and they are doing everything that they can to help me. But for me specifically, grants are a huge part of my ability to go to college because I'm not taking out any loans. I do work on campus. I have a work-study job in the financial services office. I also manage and write for a company called Blue Solutions, which is the majority, where I get the majority of my income. I do pay for a lot on my own. I pay my own rent. I pay all of my own bills on that front. The only thing that my parents help me with at this point is my tuition. I already have plans to go to grad school to pursue a PhD. My undergrad is definitely just a stepping stool to getting where I want to go. I want to teach in the long run. Right now, I'm very interested in education and how we educate teenagers, specifically on the front of the choices that they make. I actually hope to stay in St. Louis indefinitely. Right now, my top pick for grad school is in Missouri. I'm not sure whether I'm going to pursue a PhD in psychology or in theater right now. The research that I want to do could be done in either field, and so I'm going to just apply and see what kind of fellowships I get when I get there to decide which direction I want to go. But eventually, I do want to teach at a collegiate level. My story is a little bit unique because I actually did my first year online through MOBAP, and that means that they don't issue any institutional aid. You only receive federal grant money. So my freshman year, I was at home, and all I got was Pell and Missouri Access Grant, and I paid everything else out of pocket by myself because I was working full time. It was a deal that my parents made with me. So that year specifically, it was a huge deal that I had the Missouri Access Grant. Moving from there, the next 2 years that I was on campus, I did receive the $1,100, and my parents paid for my tuition. MOBAP's tuition does go up about 3.5% every year, but usually that deficit is covered with an additional scholarship that I'll manage to get on campus. This year, however, with the lowering of my Missouri Access Grant and the raise in tuition, the amount that I was paying more than last year was actually close to $1,000 per semester. So it was a very big deal this year to lose that. My parents are still continuing to help me, but it's been kind of a scramble to figure out where that extra $1,000 is going to come from each semester. I think the Missouri Access Grant is an incredible investment into the future. It allows students who would not otherwise have the chance to go to school to get a good education, and they become the next lawyers and teachers that are taxpayers. And if we are interested in our own education, of course we're going to be interested in the education of the people that are coming after us. So it means that I get to be in college and I get to pursue my dreams. And I know that there are so many other students that I interact with on this campus that receive the Missouri Access Grant, and it makes a difference whether they get to stay in school. And so, believe me or not that I'm going to invest in the future. Are your kids worth investing in now? Are your grandkids worth investing in now? Because they have dreams.